Hello, how are you today? We are doing a preview today of our coastal conch jewelry for our upcoming live stream, which is going to be this Thursday and Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. Hello, Kim, how are you? Many of you have been asking me what is coastal conch. So the theme for this month's live stream that we have coming up in a couple of days features coastal inspired designs with a mix of some conch shell. And so you can see I'm wearing some of those beautiful pink conch shell pieces today. This is the first time I've ever worked with the conch shell personally inside of our brand, although years ago, over 20 years ago when I had my retail store, I did carry some conch shell jewelry and just loved it. So I'm really excited to be able to bring these pieces to you. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. So today is going to be a preview of all of the items that are going to be available inside of our upcoming live stream. We like to have our flow like this because a lot of our jewelry is one of a kind. So we like to be able to, we always do a preview the Monday before the live stream to show you everything up close, answer any questions that you have, do jewelry try-ons for you, and that way you can get an idea of the pieces that you're interested in so that if you join our live, that we have coming up, then you'll be able to shop these pieces on the live stream confidently and already have an idea of what they look like on, because our live streams do move a little bit quicker. So welcome. Hi there, how are you? Welcome in. Hi Janice, hi Becky, how are you? Hi Christy, hi Lillian, hi Nick, hello. Welcome in. So how it's going to work is if any of you, we have a lot of new people with us. Hi Karen. So if any of you have questions on how our live stream works or any questions at all as we go through this preview, please feel free to post them in the comments below. Hi Kathy. You guys will see Sam kind of moving around behind me because she's still getting prices and stickers on things. She was here most of the weekend working on all of our setup and everything, but we have just a couple little stickers that we have to put on some of the pieces, so she'll be doing that behind me. So I'm gonna go through and kind of give you like a once over, a little skim preview of the pieces, and then at the end, after I've showed you everything, if you have any try-on requests, you can let me know what you'd like to see tried on, and I'll try on the items for you. Alrighty, so let me just take this, oh, could you move that for me, please? Thank you. Let me just take this out of here really quick, out of the stand. I'm gonna flip this around and just give you a little skim. We have so many beautiful pieces to show you guys. So this will just be a quick little table scan, and then I will, excuse me, bring the items up close for you to see and tell you all about them. So as you can see, we have some awesome coastal inspired pieces, like these new anchor necklaces, some fun mermaids, some shell pieces, some rings over here. Hi, Laura. Sam, I have like a little scratch on my throat. Can I have, yeah, just a sip of that, thank you. Okay, so there's a little skim of the display here. No, it's not the air. As I was talking, kind of got. And then I'm going to bring everything up close for you and show you. So we're going to be doing necklaces and earrings on night 1 and rings and bracelets on night 2, but we do have a little special surprise for you on night 2. We have some anklets, which we don't showcase a ton of anklets. So I'm really excited to have these for you guys because it's basically like an ankle bracelet. We're going to be doing these on night 2. Okay, so I'm going to start with showing you some of these fun anklets that we made for you all. So with everything, with the rings, with the bracelets, with the necklaces, we do always offer multiple sizes for you. So if you need, oh good Jen. Jen says I have an anklet and I love it. So if you need a different size, we're always happy to offer custom sizing adjustments for you prior to shipping. We just ask that if you make a purchase with us on the live stream night, just send us an email or a message and let us know what size you need for your jewelry, and we'll make sure that we make those accommodations for you. Hi Chris, hi Lisa, How are you, ladies? So these are the anklets. Right now I've made them in a 9.5, I believe, 9.5 inch, but we can size them to 10 inch, 10.5, 9, 9.5. 9 is usually the smallest that we do for an anklet, but if you need smaller than that, that's no problem. So these have a piece of bezel wrap sea glass, which is really great because as the anklet moves on your ankle, it's going to look the same on the front as it does the back. And then each of these have a little shell. Let me see if I can, hi Vicky, show this up close for you. Yeah, there we go. So we have little, really cute little shells. And I did use the more durable shells that we had in our collection. So these are shells that are going to be a little bit thicker. I tried to drill them a little bit lower down so that there was like a good chunk of the shell that was still connected. But you do want to be, you know, a little bit more careful with these. Each one has a beautiful little freshwater pearl. Look at these gorgeous pieces of shells here. Oh my gosh, I just love these. So everything is sterling silver. You have a lobster clasp there to the side. That's so cute. So we have all of these anklets. These are going to be on night 2. Here you go, Sam. And then, oh, I have 2 seafoam ones as well. That didn't fit on the display. If you like that style, I also made you all some little charm necklaces. How cute are these? So any of our necklaces we offer, oh, thank you, Vicky. We offer the pendant sold separate from the chain. So the price that you're going to see says PD, that's for pendant. So here, these match the anklets. You've got a piece of sea glass, a shell, a pearl, and then they have a silver ring that connects them all, and then you have a silver ring at the top for your chain to go through. So these are really great. You could wear them on the chain like I have shown here. For those of you that have one of our charm holder necklaces, charm holder pendants or necklaces, or charm holder bracelet, you could also wear this on there if you like as well. So some of these colors of these shells are absolutely, oh, I know, Vicky, trust me, I had the hardest time even choosing the shells to make. I was really having to go by the pieces that were most durable, that would really like hold up well for the jewelry, like the thicker shells, because there's no way I could choose just by the looks of them because they're so sweet. And even all these little like pieces, they're almost like smooth on the edges because they've just been tumbled in the ocean, and they're just so fun. So there are the little charm pendants. We have lots of new styles for you all. I'm going to do that one next. Thank you. And then if you see anything that you'd like to have tried on, if you want to just make a little note to yourself, and then I will do try on requests at the end. Okay, so this is a new pendant style. I am absolutely loving these. These are so fun. So this is a swirl, like a sterling silver swirl, and then it has a bezel wrapped piece of either sea glass or conch shell. And then look here at the top. Hi, Ashley. We have the swirl that kind of just goes in to create the bail. So we have 2. These have the pink conch. Aren't these so fun, Becky? I really, really love this style a lot. So we have these 2 that have the pink conch. We have these 2 that have the red. We have a seafoam, aqua, dark cobalt, medium cobalt, 2 different cornflower, a gorgeous golden, a lime green. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, the earrings and the swirl are so fun. Yeah, I'll be showing those in just a little bit. They're really beautiful. So for those of you that are wondering, we will have a pre-party over on our website as well. That's for anybody that, I mean, anybody is welcome to check out the pre-party, but isn't that one fun, Jen? Yeah, we have some really fun new styles. The pre-party is going to be on Wednesday. We have about 30 items that we're going to put on our website for anybody that can't join us live. Of course, we won't have every single style of the pieces. We have over 250 jewelry pieces that we're going to have inside of the live stream, and then we have 30 excuse me, that will be offered ahead of time over on our website on Wednesday. And we just like to offer that for anybody that's maybe like busy, or some of you if the live stream isn't really, you know, your thing and you prefer to shop on the website, then you do have an opportunity to be able to see a couple of the styles over there. So this is our new wave necklace. We have this in a variety of colors, and look at the conch. We have the pink conch at the top as well. And then I'm going to show you the earring that goes with that. I'll just do, I don't need to do all of them. I just want to do the plain wave and then the colors. Okay. So for this earring to go with the necklace, I actually have a whole nother necklace stand too, because we kind of have like one of each of the colors. This is a really fun new style, and I did a matching earring. So we have the wave with the sea glass, the wave with the conch, and then for anybody that just wanted the silver wave earring, we have this earring as well, which is really, really pretty. And these are $189. The earrings with the sea glass or the conch below them are $324, and the pendants are $224. Do you know if I need water back here? Oh, a big jug. Thank you. And then we have these colors as well. So I have a green, an aqua, this is a really beautiful cornflower, a milk glass, and then a conch shell. Isn't that so pretty? I love these. Okay. So we have a couple one-of-a-kind turtle pieces. The earrings that I have on, oh, thank you. These are one-of-a-kind. These are the carved conch shell, but they're carved into the shape of a scallop shell, which is our logo, and it goes perfectly with this necklace. We do have a ring as well. So I had a really hard time getting a larger quantity of these when we were at the Arizona Gem Show. I only was able to scoop a couple, so there's just a couple of these. We have the one pair of earrings. You'll see coming up we have a couple different pendants, and then a few of them, thank you so much, Sam, I'm sorry, and then a few of them in rings as well. So we have some round pieces of conch shell, some ovals, but these little carved ones, I was like, oh my gosh, these are perfect. It's our Lita Shell logo. So we have a couple pieces of the turtles for you. Some really fun sterling silver turtle pendants here, olive green, bright green, and then a cobalt here at the top. And I'm not going in any particular order with things that are really matching each other. I'm just going from left to right. That way I can make sure I don't leave anything out and forget anything. So I wanted to also offer inside of this jewelry grouping some great classic pieces for anybody that loves a nice classic nautical inspired design. So this is a single bezel pendant that has this beautiful sterling silver roped design around the outside edge. This is so beautiful, so classic. It just has a very subtle coastal design to it, but really nice timeless piece. So these are both conch shell. You can see with the conch shell that they do have the different variations of color that are in there, just depending where on the inside of the conch the shell is cut, but then also just depending on the color of the conch. Some of them are more pink, some of them are more like peachy with a little bit of an orange undertone, and then we do have some sea glass as well. This is a gorgeous like tropical aqua. We have a white, a gray, an icy cornflower. So from the cornflower down, these are $259, and then we do have two rare colors here that are this one's $329 and the turquoise is $298. So this is a great, beautiful, larger red and a beautiful, larger turquoise for anybody that likes those colors. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh, I think something just fell. Okay. So we do have some fun, like more petite styles mixed in here for anybody that likes something a little bit more understated. This is such a fun new style. So it's like a three-dimensional swirl. You can see the silver swirl piece is like, has like a shimmering piece of silver because it's kind of flat, and then it's 3-dimensional shape. And we have a beautiful piece of bezel wrap sea glass at the bottom. So we put some of these in the pre-party too, right? So we will have some of these for the pre-party on Wednesday. So if you love this pendant style and you're not able to make it to our live stream, we will have a couple available Wednesday on our website at noon for the pre-party. So we have seafoam, cornflower, aqua. So these are all $129 for the pendant. And we do have one of our abalone and aqua sea glass pieces here as well. You'll see a couple abalone shell pieces mixed in. And then continuing with the other colors, we have a honey and amber, like a cinnamon color, a white, a cobalt, and then this beautiful abalone piece here. So this necklace style is $129. This abalone here is $189. I can't see, is that on there? Okay, that's okay. Alrighty, are you ready? Look how fun these are. You guys, there's nothing more that I don't love anything else more than coastal styles, ocean styles, sea glass. Like, oh, some of these are just so whimsical and fun, and I've just been loving them. So we have a single bezel set piece of sea glass here with a really fun, like sterling silver wave design and these little mermaid tails over the top. Aren't they so adorable? So these are $287. We have a handful of these. So seafoam, aqua, look how cool it looks on the conch shell. Isn't that amazing? We have, let me see. Didn't I have one more? Oh, here it is. So we have white, aqua, green, and cornflower. Aren't these so fun? I am obsessed with these. And if you love the mermaid tail, I have a really fun mermaid tail ring as well that I'll be showing you in a minute. Oh, hi, Julie. How's it going? How you been? So you guys know I always love to have at least one show-stopping necklace mixed in. And this one is like our little under the sea necklace. You have beautiful pieces of conch, this gorgeous turquoise. I know, what a necklace for you to join in on, Julie, right? We're just going to get right to the good stuff here. So we've got some conch shell on the corners, little pops of conch shell there. And then you can see the sterling silver. Isn't it right? Vicky says, holy moly. You can see the sterling silver. We've got starfish. This is our little nautical design. This is the scallop shell. And we have pieces. You'll notice that everything in this grouping, we have pieces that can match. So if you get this necklace and you want something to go with it, we have like a beautiful little ring here that has the scallop shell on it. We also have some silver scallop shell rings. We have earrings that are like this with that little nautilus shell. So there's a lot of opportunity to mix and match some pieces. And then we have just a couple. We brought this back. This is our sterling silver Lita shell pendant. We have the sterling silver Lita shell ring that I just showed you. And then we do have one pair of the sterling silver Lita shell earrings. We had done these maybe 2 years ago, and you guys loved them. We've had a couple requests to bring them back, so we do have a few. Jill, the conch shell being this gorgeous, like pink color, looks so beautiful with the sea glass, and it really offers a unique variation on color that we're just not normally able to offer because there's not a lot of sea glass that's this color, you know? So mixed together with the sea glass, they're really whimsical and really fun. Okay, so that was the mermaid necklace. Then I wanted to make sure that I had some beautiful classic conch pieces for anybody that just wanted something really simple, really refined, really classic. So we have a beautiful little carved shell here out of the conch. This pendant is $135. And then I have 2 single bezel ovals. These are $145. All bezel set in sterling silver. So these are great for layering or wearing on their own, and they will match with so many pieces that we have if you're looking for a match. Okay, and then we've had lots of requests for a mermaid necklace, so we brought this style back as well. I believe we had just 2 the last time we did a coastal inspired live stream, which was either, I think, the summer before last. So we have really beautiful mermaids, all hand carved out of sterling silver, and they're welded to the edge of this bezel. We have a larger white, a beautiful, like really deep aqua turquoisey blue, and then a brighter aqua at the top. And so these pendants are larger. In order for the details of these mermaids to really fit, we used a larger piece of sea glass. So that's definitely more of a statement piece for sure. Okay. So for those of you that are just joining in, hello, welcome. We are just doing a preview, a little skimmed preview here, showcasing all of the jewelry items that are going to be in our live stream this coming Thursday and Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm doing a little preview right now, and then at the end of this preview, I will take try-on requests if there's anything that you'd like to see tried on. So I have 2 of the larger shell that is carved out of the conch shell. So it's like a scallop shell design, which is our Lita logo. So of course, when I found these beautiful carvings at the Arizona Gem Show, I'm like, these were made for me. I've got to turn them into jewelry. I was talking, I forget who it was. I was talking with one of you the other day, and we were talking about the anchors. And I know many of you have been like, oh, do you ever work with anchors or make anchor jewelry? And so I was like, check out our next live stream. We have some fun anchor pieces coming up. So for these look beautiful with some of the rope pieces that I showed you earlier. These have a single bezel setting with a really fun rope that kind of wraps around and helps to create the bail. And then at the end of the rope, you've got the sterling silver anchor. So we have seafoam, light icy aqua, deep aqua, and then a really fun cobalt. This cobalt one has a little bottle lip there on the edge too, which is really unique. So these are very fun. Depending on the shape of these pendants, they're all very unique and kind of have a different look to them as well. If you loved the mermaid pendants that I showed here, but you're looking for something that's just a little bit smaller, I did make a handful of these for you guys. So similar mermaid. So this one, her tail is kind of up and she's holding the starfish. This one, she's kind of sitting in this little, looks almost like a picture frame to me. And the sea glass is in the background of the sky. You've got the little silver birds flying overhead here. So we've got cornflower, aqua, seafoam. Aren't these so adorable? I've been so excited to show you guys these designs. And then red, yellow, and lavender. Okay, so we have just a handful more necklace styles before I jump over to the rings and bracelets. And you guys know how much I love the whimsical styles. So these 3 we have here are very whimsical. Each one is one of a kind. This one has a seahorse with a starfish. You've got that pop of the conch shell and 2 pieces of sea glass. I really wanted these to be very 3-dimensional, so you'll see there's a lot of texture to the silver. So this silver back here that creates the seahorse has some raised silver pieces that create the body, excuse me, and the shape to the seahorse. We have a fun sterling silver starfish that has some beaded detail. Up here in the center, we have a fun tropical fish with the nautilus design, the nautilus shell here. 2 pieces of sea glass. This is milk glass, and then the pink sea glass with a little pop of that conch shell at the bottom. And then on the top, we have the little shells. We have the starfish and the scallop shell. We've got some bright yellow, some aqua, and then the little pink for the conch. Aren't the colors so fun? I love the way the conch shell looks with the sea glass. Okay, 2 more necklace styles to show you guys. So we have some classic single bezel pendants that have a fun, like scalloped design to the bail here. I'm not sure, Vicky, it might. Do you have yeah, thank you. Oh, Sam says, I don't think it, yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, you must have checked it. It does, Vicky. It glows orange. Yeah, it really glows.
That's a fun one.
Sometimes the yellow will glow orange, and as Vicky has found, this one does too. That probably is one of the only ones in this grouping that glows because we didn't use a ton of yellow. I'll have to check. There's a couple rings. When I get to the rings, I'll check those out too. There's a few rings. So this design, really classic, gorgeous scalloped bail. That's 3-dimensional. It has this like stepped design to it. We have a beautiful, like really stunning earring that matches for these. Yeah, Vicky, that was fun. Thank you. I thought that it might, but I didn't know where Sam was hiding the the little light on me. And then the last necklace style before we move over to the rings is this nautilus shell here. What was that? Yeah. We have, look at these. I absolutely love this nautilus shell. We have this amazing, hi there, how are you? We have this amazing hidden bail in the background. And then we have some exquisite pieces of sea glass. So this is a gorgeous milk glass piece that's turquoise, and it has like some white almost like going through it, like little, looks like almost like food coloring or something when you put food coloring in water, and it makes those beautiful patterns. So we have this red. So these two are $324, and then these are $279. So we have the aqua at the top, we have the cobalt, we have the cornflower, and we have this amazing like tropical color here. So these are very thick. These are beautiful quality. You can see the thickness here of that silver. They're flat on the bottom, and then they're very 3-dimensional on the top. So the shell has some gorgeous hammer to the sterling silver, and then the raised silver detail to create that shell. And I do have a matching earring to these, some bracelets. I'm actually wearing the bracelet. And then I do have some matching rings as well. And then, can I just show that first one? Before we move over to the rings, I just wanted to show you some charms that we put together for you. We have some adorable little charms. They are the bezel wrap charms with a sterling silver wave on the surface. So these are all $98, and we have a handful, I think just like 14 or so of these for you. Aren't those fun? Okay, so for those of you that are just joining in, let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna move over to rings, and then we'll do bracelets, and then we'll do try-ons. But for those of you that are just joining in, welcome. We're doing a preview of our jewelry items that we're gonna be showcasing this Thursday and Friday on our Instagram live stream event. But I wanted to spin the camera around because I didn't want to forget to show you the necklace that I was wearing. So I really love this pendant, and so I chose to wear this one today. It has aqua sea glass, cobalt, and then this really fun carved shell, carved out of the conch shell. And then I have the earrings on and the ring. This one is $397 for the pendant. And then when we jump into the live stream on Thursday night, when we do the necklaces, if I forget, remind me. I always forget at the end, but I will show you guys all of the chains that we have. We have a variety of chains in all different lengths and all different styles. And the idea is that you can have a couple of pendants, a couple of different chains, and they're made to be interchangeable if you choose. I know many of you have told me that you don't like to do it that way and you prefer to have each pendant have its own chain. That's totally fine. But if you'd like to interchange them, you certainly can. That's what I do. I have a bunch of different chains, a lot of necklaces and pendants, as you can imagine. And then I just choose the chain that I want to wear for that pendant. and I like to have a variety of lengths as well. The fun thing about this Rolo chain that I'm wearing, so the pendant that I'm wearing, this was the one that was $397, right? Yeah, $397. The fun thing about the Rolo chain is that you can get like a longer length Rolo chain, and then you can just put the clasp in between one of these links and kind of wear it wherever you like. You will have that piece in the back. You know, if you wear it shorter, if you get like a 24-inch and you wear it at the 18-inch, you'll have that piece that kind of hangs down in the back, but it's a really nice option as well. Okay, so let's jump into some of the rings. So we have some really fun and amazing new ring designs for you guys. Just as a reminder for those of you that are new, all of our rings are made in a size 9, and then we offer custom sizing. We pretty much offer custom sizing on everything that we do because we have all the tools and everything here in our studio, and so we really like to make sure, hi Julie, that we are customizing everything so that you'll wear your jewelry, so that you'll enjoy it. So all of our rings are made in a size 9, and we offer you custom complimentary ring size up to a size 11 or down to any size. So if you need higher than a size 11, this is something we can accommodate, but we will just have to reach out to us, let us know. We will just have to charge you for a new band. We'd have to make a new band in a larger size, but included with your ring, the free ring size can go up to a size 11 or down to any size. Yes. Yeah, this one was $397. Yeah, that was close. Thank you, Julie. Okay, so let's take a look at these rings. I'm wearing our new whale ring here, which I'm so in love with. It's so fun. Let me show them up close. So all of these whales should be pretty much identical. We did make the whale out of a carved wax mold, so it's all carved, it's all 3D. They're very, they have a lot of depth to them, a lot of movement. You can see like 3-dimensional. And then these bands themselves, there's a lot of silver there. It's so comfortable. It's such a great durable ring. So these are $298, and they kind of taper. So they get thicker in the front and then they taper in the back. I know, Julie, these are for you, my dear. Aren't they so cute? I think you need one, Julie. I know many of you are going to ask, so let me see about sizing and if they fit true to size. So let me see. So this one is a size 9. I do normally take a size 9 on my middle finger. It's like, because of the thickness of the band, I'd say it fits. It's pretty true to size, but you could go up like a quarter of a size or so. However, I say that with a caveat because we offer sizing in full sizes and half sizes. So if you're normally like an 8 3/4, I would suggest getting a 9. If you're normally like a 9 1/4, you could get like a 9 1/2. I wouldn't go down. I'd go up a little bit if you had to choose between going down or up. Okay. So here are the whale rings that we have. We have some cobalts here. Is this all of them, Sam? Oh, some here too.
Yes.
Cobalt starting in the back, cornflower, aqua here, this beautiful little gray, white, green, seafoam. And then I have just purple, pink, red, and then we do have a couple that have the pink conch shell, and I have one that has a little piece of sea pottery. He picked up the sea pottery in the ocean and is carrying it on his back. Okay, then down here we have a couple of the single bezel rings. So this is a Shiva shell that I found in Costa Rica. For those of you that have been following around with me for a while and saw my trip in March to Costa Rica, you saw everything that I was gathering on the beaches. So that's a Shiva shell that I found. Here is we have two of that one because this is the one that I'm wearing. That's the Lita shell. So these two are $159. Again, they're a size 9 and we can size them up to an 11 or down to any size. We have this shell here, which is a little bit larger than this one that I'm wearing. That's the only one. That one's $179. And then we have two of the oval conch. These are $189. Okay, now if we go on, I did some rope designs for you all as well. I really love this rope style. It's so beautiful. I think it's a great complement to any of the necklace styles. We do have the exact match with the rope necklace, but if you wanted a ring that would just nicely complement, you know, anything, you could absolutely add this to any of the coastal pieces. We do also have, the anchor. So the anchor goes up to the rope. So that would look so cute with any of these rope rings as well. Okay, so these are $275. They have a split band, really beautiful sterling silver rope detail around the edge. These are a nice solid ring. We have cobalt, this beautiful cornflower gray, light aqua, deep like turquoisey aqua, teal, purple. This one's a beautiful little teardrop conch. That one's $269. These two larger conchs are $298. And then here is the same price again. We have light purple, gray, and red. I have some sterling silver rings here for you guys. We have the new little Lita shell. These are $149. Don't mind the stand. It's been sitting out for a couple days. So this one is $149. What was here, Sam?
The ring on your left hand with the little shells going around.
Oh, this one. We have the little scallop shell band. That one's $169. We have the conch shell, which is perfect for the coastal conch. That's like the splice of the conch shell in the middle. This one's $149. This one's $198. That's the ring that I wear here on my thumb. This is a really, really great price for this because we had some that we made with this mold. This is a very, very heavy ring, really beautiful. Can I see under the Lita shell ring? Sure. Whoops. There you go. It's a solid little shell. There we have a wave ring and then a Shiva shell ring. This one, Vicky, is open so that you could see the back of the conch shell, but anything that's silver is solid. Okay, now we're gonna move over to this ring here. So this is our Nautilus style ring. We have the beautiful nautical shell, sterling silver, with a piece of sea glass and a conch on all of these. So we've got cobalt, cornflower, aqua, seafoam, green, yellow. That one, I don't think, oh, that one glows just a tiny bit. Goes from yellow to orange. We have white, pink, purple, red, and then this is actually a piece of conch shell that was not made into a cabochon. It's just one little piece of conch that I had, and so I put it in there because I just think it looks so adorable. So these are $298. I love, love, love this ring style. They're so adorable. And then I have two other ring styles. Let me just grab them to show you. So many of you have been asking about the mermaid tail ring. Isn't this so fun? So starting at the bottom, we have cobalt, we have cornflower, we have aqua, seafoam. This is milk glass, bright seafoam, pink, purple, honey. This is like a opalite, almost like an opalescent sea glass, and then the conch. So these are $239. And again, you know, for those of you that are not familiar with the quality of our jewelry, all of our jewelry is made out of solid sterling silver. Unless you're on our website, we do have some gold pieces like the ring I'm wearing here over on our website, but everything is very durable. You can see if I show you this view, you can see how thick the bands are. A lot of the pieces that have either a whale, like the ring on my middle finger, or the mermaid tail, it's carved, it's three-dimensional. There's really a lot of attention to detail put into these pieces. So that's the mermaid tail ring. And then our last ring style is, I'm so excited about this style. I don't think you guys have seen this style too much. We have this fun wave band with a little piece of sea glass or conch shell at the top. These are so fun. These are $189, and I love them for like a thumb ring too. Isn't that so cute? I'm obsessed with this ring. Hi Sarah, how are you? So we have these in pretty much every color: cobalt, cornflower, aqua, greens, pinks and purples, cinnamon, red, amberina, white, and then of course we did a couple with the conch shell as well. Okay, and then last up we have the bracelets to show you. So I am wearing one here. These are our hinge style bracelet, and they have the nautilus shell with the conch and the sea glass. And then I have one in aqua, cornflower, and purple. These are great because the hinge is one of our most popular bracelet styles. It's great because it is one size fits most, but we do have a couple sizes available for you guys. We have small, standard, and large. So here we have the conch shell, we have abalone, and we have a Shiva shell cuff bracelet too. And then last but not least, we have this beautiful large abalone shell bracelet to go with any of the abalone pieces that we showed you. Whew. That's everything, right? I gotta do the earrings now. Okay, do you have a question? No. Okay, so the last thing that we have to share with you guys are the earrings, and then I'll do some try-on requests for those of you that would like to see some try-ons. So I'm gonna show you just like one of each style. So I'm wearing these, right? Is that? These are smaller?
Slightly smaller, yeah.
Okay, so we have just one pair of these that I'm wearing, which is the exact size of the carved shell on the bottom of this pendant. We do have two of this one that's just slightly smaller. These are $189. Look how cute these are. And then I made this adorable little teardrop pair. Did I show those necklaces? I skipped right over that, didn't I? For anybody that wants just a beautiful little pop of conch, yeah, I might need to not do the air. I'm sitting right underneath the vent, and so when the air blows on me, I already have asthma, it makes me cough. Okay. If you hear the noise in the background, that is just our team there on their lunch break. And our like break area is kind of like straight down the hall from where we are. Yeah, let's do all the silver. So let me show you guys all of the silver pieces. Was this from last summer?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Can you double check?
Yes.
Sorry. We have the turtles. So if you're looking for a set and you like the turtle pieces here, we have these 3 turtle necklaces. And then we have the turtle earrings that go with any of those. Yeah. We have the Lita shell earrings that match the pendant. These are really beautiful, like bright sterling silver. We have, I believe, just 2 of these. So that's the little conch slice. It's like the inside of the conch shell, which is so fun. We have the matching ring, the bracelet. Okay, that sounds more like it. Okay, we have the whale tail earrings. Aren't those so sweet? I love these. It's great for like a second hole earring as well, second piercing. So these are $98. They're so cute. I did show you guys these earlier, but we have the open wave to match the pendants, and then we do have a wave that has the sea glass at the bottom as well. Hi there, for those of you just joining in, we are just looking at the earrings. We're doing a preview of the items that are going to be in our upcoming live stream this Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So this shell, Nautilus shell earring, will go with any of the rings, the bracelet that I'm wearing, and then we did have all those beautiful Nautilus shell pendants as well. So we have $249 and $189. $189. I'm just going to show one pair. So we did make these in every color to match the pendants. I'm just going to show you one so you can see the style. These are $324. These have the conch, but we have them in cobalt, cornflower, aqua, seafoam. We have them to match the pendants. And then we do also have the plain silver that I just showed you without the sea glass. And the same thing for these. To match the pendants, we have a pair of earrings in all of the colors. These are $179. These are so beautiful. They have so much movement to them. Isn't that so pretty? And then of course, like everything that we do, there is a left and a right pair so that they mirror each other. So you can either wear them so the swirls face in or the swirls face out, but they do not go in the same direction because that drives me nuts. Okay. We have some wave earrings here. Same thing, you'll notice they're mirror images of each other so that the swirl part of the wave goes in opposite directions. And these are great to really wear with any of the pieces. You can mix and match and kind of match the colors of the items that you have, or maybe even pieces of jewelry that you already have inside of your collection. We have a couple abalone pieces here that can match the abalone that I showed you. Thank you. Okay, we have a beautiful sand dollar pair. Aren't those so fun? Hi there, how are you? Hi, Chrissy. How's it going? So we're almost to the point where we're going to be taking some try-ons now. We have a 3-dimensional pair of starfish earrings. Aren't they so cute? I really like to mix and match, so even though the pendant that I'm wearing has the scallop shell at the bottom, hi, I would absolutely do an earring like this with it because you have the aqua that's matching the aqua sea glass. So these are $238. Okay, and then the last of the earrings I have to share with you is I made a handful of these that have the sea glass at the top and the shells at the bottom to go with the first style necklace that I showed you right when we started the preview. So I have a variety of those in all of the colors. And then I also have these. This is that sleek earring that I was telling you about that goes with the single bezel pieces that have that beautiful scalloped bail. Aren't those so classy? Oh my gosh, I love this earring so much. Layla, we were shopping this weekend and I bought her this beautiful dress. I was like, you need to wear it. It has a scallop shell on it. I'm like, you're wearing Mommy's logo. But it's so beautiful. It's like an A-line dress and those earrings will look so pretty on her with that dress. Okay, and then we have some earrings like this that I made for you for anybody that just wants something really simple. These are adorable. They have this little movement to them. Let me show you this orientation because I really want you to see these up close. Aren't these so sweet? It's almost just like a little spiral of silver around the outside edge of them. And then I do have the matching necklaces to go with those. So here's the matching pendant. We do also have the conch beads. We have the matching charm. And then we have this beautiful little charm as well. And that's it, ladies. So now I can do some try-on requests for you. or if anybody has any questions. I know that because everything is one of a kind, our previews, take a little bit longer to get through. So I do always save these videos for anybody that's not able, to watch the whole thing right now. But let me know which items were your favorites. I would love to know which pieces you really are excited about, which ones you're loving. If there's anything you want to see tried on, I can hold it up for you. Anything that you're debating between that you want to see side by side. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. So just do your best to describe the name of the piece, and I can hold it up until we find it. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I kind of have pieces everywhere. Let's see. Okay, so these are the charms. These here are anklets. These are pendants, necklaces. I have earrings back here on this shelf. And then I have earrings up there as well. So this is just a little skim of the table. Chris says the first twisted pendant, absolutely. That's the whale ring right there. Come here. And then we have the wave ring in the back and those two rings right there. Sure, absolutely. So we've got the twisted pendant for Chris and the different size of the conch shell rings. Absolutely. Okay, can I have that one? Mm-hmm.
Maybe a cornflower for Chris.
Mm-hmm. Pretty. Mm-hmm. I love this style, Chris. This one's really fun. It's very, very durable. I wanted it to look kind of like this whimsical, like wire, like wrapped, like nautical twist style, but it's incredibly durable. This is not just like, a piece of wire. It's a thick piece of silver. So I just want to point that out. I know sometimes it can be hard even in the videos. Hoping whoever set their car alarm off across the street found it. So here we go, Chris. There's the cornflower. Isn't that pretty? So that's about the size. I always try to wear an open neck on preview days, but I really liked this shirt and I thought the white background would be good for it. And then if you're looking for an earring, Chris, you could certainly do any color single bezel, but we do also have those linear earrings that I showed you kind of towards the end, and that has that similar swirl design. That would look really cute too. So you could absolutely do an earring like this to go with it if you wanted an exact match. But you could also do a single bezel as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the different size conch shell rings.
Are you okay if I run and print some orders?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll listen in case you need me.
Okay. So this is the one that I'm wearing. This is the smallest one. This one's $159. This one's, excuse me, $179. This one is $189, and this one is $298. So let me flip the camera so you can see them up close. So this one's going to be the smallest. And then this one is going to have the most silver, having that beautiful roped detail around the edge. You're welcome. Hello, Miss Heidi. How are you? Welcome in. Pendants for the conch shell, Vicky? You mean like the different size conch shell pendants? They're kind of all scattered. Sam just left to go do some orders, so it's gonna be hard for me to try each of them on, but I can show them to you like this. So we have the rope design here, We have these. I'd say these are going to be the largest. I can try one of these on if you'd like. And then this is going to be, hi Kim, similar size to the ring. Pink conch shell. Just let me know which one, Kathy. The carved one's Vicky Shore. So this pendant is similar size to the ring. So I'm going to hold up that ring just so you can get an idea of size. But I think most of you are really loving the carved ones. So this is the ring. Yeah, carved. Okay. So this is the ring, but just to hold it up there so that you can see the approximate size for a pendant, it's like that. And then these are going to be the largest. These are really fun. Isn't that pretty? So it's a really nice size. Looks great with the earrings. You could do the ring and do the whole set. Really cute. And then I do have a small one back here. And it's really quite different. This one is, and I'm going to show you next, is very petite. I can put them side by side. So here's the petite one. Of course, because it goes with the sea glass, but I just really love all the like mermaid tails and the shells and the carved pieces. Like, I just love the whole ocean inspired theme to this live stream. So quite different. This large one here is $185 and this one here is $135. Yeah. And then we do have some ovals. I did some single bezel ovals that go with the single bezel rings, so you can really mix and match if you wanted to, and those are here. That's kind of like a medium size. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I tried to do some more petite pieces in this mixture, especially since so many of these coastal inspired pieces can really mix and match with, for those of you that have been with me for a while, if you have jewelry from us from past live streams, any of these coastal styles can really complement any of our past jewelry. So wanted to make sure that we had a good mixture of sizes for you ladies, for sure. So there's definitely a couple more like petite styles in here than we normally have. Let me try on one of these for you too. This is really beautiful for the conch. And we put these on the baby Rolo, but of course, if you like any pendants and you're not crazy about the chain, they're all interchangeable. Ricky says, can you try on the one that glowed? Yeah, absolutely. So here's a really beautiful conch that has the roped detail around the edge. Isn't that pretty? So nice and classic. This one is so adorable, so whimsical. So that one that glowed had the yellow, has the aqua sea glass, and then the little piece of conch right at the top. Yeah, it does actually, yeah. It has that like signature look to it, you know? Okay, so first, let's hold this up like this. And then, let me see. I think you can see it a little bit better like this. So it's yellow, and then under the UV light, it glows like an orange color. So there's a lot of detail in this. You have the starfish, you have the shell, you have the aqua, the yellow, and the conch, which is really sweet. So 3 bezel pieces with the 2 shells in there as well. Let me show you this one up close. That's sweet. So all of these items I just want to mention it because we do always get the question. You're welcome. Thank you. We do always get the question. I'll have somebody that says, I went over to your website and I didn't see these on the website. All of these items are going to be available inside of our upcoming live stream on Thursday and Friday at 7. So Thursday night, we're doing necklaces and earrings, and Friday night, we're doing rings and bracelets and the anklets. So these items are not on our website. However, on Wednesday at noontime, so this coming Wednesday, which is the 22nd at noontime, on our website we will have a handful of pieces for our pre-party. So the pre-party is like our kickoff. It's like our live stream kickoff. It kind of gets the party started, and we like to offer a handful of these items over there for you, especially for anybody that's busy. Maybe you have plans and you can't attend our live, but you want access to these one-of-a-kind pieces. We always like to put aside a small assortment for you guys for the pre-party. But as you can see, all the items that I'm showing you here, all of these items will be inside of the live stream on Thursday and Friday. Chrissy, if you mean this necklace here, these are $379. We have 3 of them. One has a starfish and a seahorse. One has a fish and a nautilus shell. And then this one has a scallop shell and a starfish. Each one has 3 pieces of bezel set items, 1 conch shell, and 2 pieces of sea glass. Yeah, these are $379. And then this one that I showed earlier, this one's $185 for the largest shell, and then we have $135 for the smallest one. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. So that's where you can find these pieces. I will go over to the Instagram stories as soon as we get off the live, and I will put a little try-on request so that for those of you that want to think about it, or if you're just joining and you want to watch the replay of this preview and then post a try-on request to us, I'll be jumping in tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, to do some try-on requests for you guys as well. Yeah, absolutely. I can show the anklets. Let me just grab them. So here are the anklets. Let me spin this around for you. I do have 2 that are not on this tray. They're 2 in seafoam. So this is just missing 2. But here's most of them. I don't have any crab necklaces, no. I know, it's so funny. We haven't had the crab necklaces for a couple of years, and I posted a video recently, and in that video, it's so hard because where all of our jewelry is one of a kind, every single time I go down to the beach and I take videos of everything, we always try to use the most up-to-date videos that we can. But sometimes when we make ads on Facebook and Instagram, it's almost impossible to keep an ad running, because anytime we show a video that has a piece of one-of-a-kind jewelry when it's already sold out, then people just want that piece. So anyways, we had a video of one of our crab pendants, and it performed really well. So now everybody's like, where are the sea glass crabs? So we will make a handful of them probably next summer. It was super cute. It was like a light purple color. Yeah. The turquoise charm. Absolutely. Oh, Vicki, you're so sweet. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. I appreciate you. Can I try it on? Sure. Let me take this one down. So these little wave charms, let me know what you guys think about these. So give me a 1 in the comments below if you are loving these little wave charms. We just have a small handful of them available, but I was super excited about these because I just think they're so adorable. So it's a small piece of sea glass. Anytime that we say charm refers to, we will always put a 7mm ring on the top of it if it is titled charm. That way you know the size. Oh good, I'm glad you guys are loving these. That way you know the size, because when it has the 7mm ring there, then you can put those on your charm holder pendants. You can put them on your charm holder bracelets. So anytime you hear something titled charm, know that that means we have made it with that size ring at the top, and it can accommodate your any of your interchangeable charm holder pieces. If you don't have a charm holder piece or you don't like the look of the charm holder, you can absolutely put any of our charms on a chain like this. You can even stack up other charms on the chain. You don't have to wear the charms with the charm holders, but they can be interchanged. These, Vicky, are $98, and we have aqua, cinnamon, white. This is like a milk glass, purple. This one's ultra rare. The one I just showed you is here in a gray. And then I have another tray over here that has seafoam green, cornflower, and 2 different color cobalts, and those are $98. Yeah, they're so cute. I love them with the little wave, and Sam always says this, but there's just something about the small pieces, like they're so cute, you know? They're so stinking cute. I love it. Yeah. I agree, Chrissy, and I think Sam would probably agree with you too. She wears, Chrissy, she wears a cornflower bezel wrap sea glass charm on the Stardust chain every day, and then she has a silver open wave charm that she wears next to it, and it's so cute. It's like her everyday go-to piece. So absolutely, if some of the charm holders are a little bit too big for you, or if they're just not your style, no worries at all. That's why they're completely interchangeable. And if you got like one of our little pearl charms, we do have some under the charm bar on our website, but it's just a little freshwater pearl, has a silver bead at the bottom. It does have the 7mm ring, but you could slide that on here too and just kind of make a little charm style necklace. You certainly don't need the larger charm holders. Yeah, it's really cute. And you know what would look cute with this too? Are these. We have the little charm here of the conch shell. Let me see what this would look like side by side. You could put, whoops, the wave with the little conch shell. Isn't that so cute? So you could do those together as well. So these are really fun because they're interchangeable however you like them. This is also a small charm that we did. I loved this like 3-dimensional twisted piece of silver. So we made it into a pendant with the conch in the center, and then I also made a small version in a charm with a tiny little conch bead in the center, which is so cute. The one above also. I don't know which one you mean, Vicky. Oh, maybe the ultra rare. You mean the for the charms? Yeah, that ultra rare one is really cute. Let me grab that one. Hello, Caroline. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this one is ultra rare. So it has like a cornflower color with the white. Isn't that so pretty? Hi, Elaine. How are you today? Nice to see you. Nice to see you here. We have a gray, which it's really rare for me to have gray this small of a piece. A lot of times the gray that we have is larger. So, alrighty, so for those of you that are just joining in, I'm gonna save this preview to our feed. You can rewatch it at your convenience. And then if you see something here that you like and you would like to have it tried on, I'm gonna go over to the Instagram stories and post some try on requests over there. Right above the conch that you showed. Oh. This one, right? It's like the conch shell sliced open, and then it has a really fun piece of sea glass that's bezel set into it. Isn't that so cute? Alrighty, if you guys have any questions at all, please let us know. Myself and my team are always here and happy to help you. We're gonna have the pre-party getting started on Wednesday afternoon at noontime over on our website. And then all of the items that you see here will have available Thursday night and Friday night starting at 7. These earrings are, they're $189. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. These are $189, Becky. And we do have one other pair. That's the smaller little teardrop pair too. Yeah, awesome. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much. Try on request, head over to the Instagram stories or send us a message and we'll be happy to take care of you. Okay, see you on Thursday night. Bye.